Xtall is also like batshit insane at melee now.
Oh, I think you were gonna say batshit insane. I thought we were gonna we're gonna
Oh
have some
no, like
talk.
I haven't talked to them in a long time, but I'm sure they're probably a cool dude. But their
Yeah,
melee play is like insane. Anyone watching, go check out Xtall the Wanderer
the
on
Wanderer.
on Twitter because they post some absolutely insane clips, like the
Yeah.
craziest shit I've ever seen.
I know he started playing PM because he's like, I love melee Zelda, but she's just not good enough.
Yeah,
He wanted
yeah,
to like get way better at her, but then he just kind of was like, man, I just it's just so much easier if I just play Sheik
it's
more.
so much easier. Soup?
Yeah, we got Soup versus Blitz.
Is it gonna be a Diddy Ditto?
It might be. I know they've done it before. They do
I
it
think
usually
they
if they.
do it a good amount because I think they just like to play Diddy against each other to kind of just like learn through osmosis. I hate
Okay,
Blitz.
that's
I
different.
hate Blitz.
I gotta make sure the losers matches are happening because I don't know if they are.
Wait, Pichu Yoshi's a Zelda? Wait,
He is. He is now. He's like kind of jumped around the board a bit.
wait, Ben, is Xtall and Sugar Daddy different people? They are, right?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, the way you said it, I thought they were the
Excel's a
same
Hamilton
person.
player.
The way you said it, I thought they were the same person, and then all of like my memories in my brain were just proven wrong, and I was like, "Oh, what is going on in here?"
No, that would have shaken me to my core because I mean I know both of them to different extents, but
Yeah.
Xtall came to like every single event I ever had, so it's like
Okay, so I was wrong. It's definitely not Xtall that I had the rivalry with. It was Sugar Daddy.
that makes a bit more sense because I like didn't even realize that you had like a friendship with Xtall.
Oh yeah, like I don't actually think we've talked that much.
I mean he's a cool dude. He's like
Oh yeah, he's
he
probably
definitely
good.
he's definitely is like a melee player.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah. What are we seeing right now? I don't even know Blitz had a. Well, to be honest, he probably doesn't. He probably is just being like Blitz, where he's like, "Oh
This
man,
is
my pit's the best.
definitely
Like,
no.
my
Yeah,
pit's
this
the
is
best
Blitz.
pit in Ontario. Like,
This is just Blitz.
y'all are just sleeping on my pit. It's so good." Fucking
Okay.
Blitz.
Sometimes I hate Blitz.
I do too.
Oh.
Like, I've told this. I get. See, this is the issue. I do every one of these weeklies, and then like I tell stories, and I'm like, I've told these stories like multiple times on
Yeah,
this.
told
Like,
him to me.
all right, well I'll tell them to you. When I first met Blitz, I didn't know who he was, but it was at McSmasher, and I thought he was
Wait.
my buddy.
Wait, McSmaster.
McSmasher 4. It was my first event I went to.
That's the one before you took over McMaster, right?
Yes.
I was also there. Yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact: the first event I ever went to was exactly a year before I hosted my first national.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it was a fucking scary thing when we did it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I remember the first Frozen Phoenix.
Yeah, there was like there's hiccups, but I don't know. I really loved running.
That's to be
Frozen.
expected, of course, but
Yeah. Anyways, so I saw Blitz, and I
Yeah.
thought he was my buddy from Mac, and so I went over to him, and you know, I was a toxic gamer back in the day. I was like, "Oh, hey, you fat piece of shit! Like, how's it going?" And then Blitz turns around, and I'm like, "Oh, my B." And he's sitting there with two people, and I'm like, "You want to play doubles?"
you did not say that. You did not follow up with that.
I said it right after. I sat down as soon as I said it, and he just glared at me. He's like, "Fine." And then we started playing, and we played on a team, me and Blitz.
You teamed with him after that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, like friendlies teams. And then I lost my stocks, and he was still alive. I was like, "Oh, hey, should I take the stock?" And he's like, "No." And I just sat there for like 3 minutes while he like timed them out instead of letting me take the stock and play.
Oh, that's so Blitz.
And then
That
we
is so
faced,
Blitz.
and then we faced in doubles of the bracket, and it's a streamed match, and it's just him fucking styling on me, and I'm like, "Fuck, this is what happens."
I love that. Oh, yeah, that's the worst thing that could have possibly happened.
I just like I wasn't ready for it. so like
So you just thought he was someone else, right?
I thought he was my buddy.
Oh my god.
Even now I see my buddy like who I thought he was on Facebook, and I'm like, yeah, they look so similar. Like from behind, from the front, they
you'll
look
have
very
to show
different.
me a picture one day.
Yeah, I'm down with that. The thing is, we've got Buff Blitz now, and like he doesn't look like Buff Blitz. Like
No, I actually remember, like when I came back to my first tournament in a while, I saw Blitz and I was like, damn.
yeah, Blitz looks good, dude.
I was like, damn, let's go Blitz. He's been working out.
I'm trying to go on the Blitz journey right now.
You love
Oh,
to see
baby.
Blitz SD.
I like didn't even like watch any of it.
That's classic Blitz. Oh, that's so classic.
I don't know if I've ever played Blitz not on PS2.
Yeah, that is his stage.
The funny thing is, I play almost every Ike always on PS2 because me and Zukon often do just PS2 lock too.
Yeah, I think it's just a good Ike stage, and that's why.
That's fair. It's just a good stage for a lot of people. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of stages can feel like janky.
I love PS2.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Did you see?
Yeah, that was
Did you
really
see
clean.
the movement before that forward air?
Mew XL. Who is the number 2 in Ontario to Ike then? No, it is definitely. I think at the time it was Zelda. I don't know if it still is, but
Beautiful.
to be honest, like, it depends if you want to just count only mains or secondaries, because like there's so many fucking secondary Marths that we see at our events now, because of like Brad and shit.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating. I don't know. I like the character diversity, and I feel like it does tend to happen where like people will gravitate towards like, hey, maybe I should pick up this character because I see this player doing really well with them.
Just
I mean,
I'm gonna start the Falco revolution.
I believe in it. I think Falco's like actually genuinely interesting. It's just that you have to be willing to play like a PPMP gameplay if you want to play Falco well. I don't think you can be
You have to be safe in moments.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard.
I mean, I said this like the other week, but like I hate people who quote unquote like hate like lane play or whatever language you want to use for it, just because like every good player will like play lane because like even if you play lane for 5 seconds, well now you have the advantage to play cool. So it's like if you think that like, oh, it's cool because I played lane for 5 seconds and then I played cool, it's like, well, they're doing the same thing. Like they just you just hit an end point, I guess.
The way I like to look at it is I don't think of neutral in terms of late or cool, because I just think neutral is its own thing that just has to be played a certain way. Like you can't just hold forward every time and win. Like that's just impossible now. And so the way I like to look at it is I like to think of lame and cool being exclusive to like punish and decision making.
Okay.
You know? Because like obviously there's going to be the people that just only go for bread and butter every time, and I think that's lame. Like you'll see a lot of Marths that'll just like forward throw forward smash, down throw forward smash, like that kind of shit, and like it works. Like it can make you win certain sets, and so I think it's fine to go for that if you want to win. I just like to see exciting, creative combo and decision making.
That's definitely fair. I mean, the thing is, I'll be honest. I for a time I struggled a lot with doing not the quote unquote best option every time. Yeah. Like I always tried to find like that tier 0 option to like every situation. But it doesn't really exist, especially not in Smash. Like not in fighting games in general, but like Smash is so freeform that like even like if you're in the same situation, fucking 20 times, it could be slightly different each of those 20 times. Yeah. So it's not really fair to say, oh, here's my option that I'll just do every time.
Yeah, there is no like decided best option.
No.
In any situation.
Pretty much, yeah. Like the only thing I'll say that it can get there is throws, because the moment you remove SDI, the possibility space becomes a lot more limited in combos.
Oh, well, yeah, like absolutely.
Which is kind of why I think, like, in all honesty, I think throws are like not balanced properly in PM. I really wish they were weaker.
I know what you mean. I think it's just because, based on Melee, obviously, the good characters in Melee had amazing throws, and so rather than making their throws worse, they just brought everyone else up to it.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's I'm so happy.
Also, our boy just, that's not over.
So
Hold on, do they know it's not over? It's specified. Okay,
oh,
good.
they know.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, let's go.
I was like, fuck, do I have to go, like, fucking
Rio
train
Blitz,
him?
please.
No. That'd be sick, actually.
He adapted! Did you see that? That little interaction?
I feel it. I'm digging it. I kind of didn't, though. I'm lying to you
It was
right
because earlier in this, in game 2, I saw a couple times Aiden would throw a banana, Blitz would shield it, and it would get reverted back and hit Aiden. And so this time Aiden threw the banana and then just full hopped over it. And it was so nice to see that, like, that actual adaptation in the middle of a set.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think Aiden has been getting... Oh, that Z drop! Oh, I think Aiden is the best player in the world right now. Oh my god. I think Aiden has been getting so good.
Aiden's really good at the game, yeah. Like I actually think like even though I find it frustrating because I loved his Kirby, I do appreciate how much like he's been able to open up his gameplay now that he's playing a different character.
Yeah.
I think it can be stifling at times. I know to play the same character and just sort of feel the same situations. I mean, even though I still absolutely love Link, like I got better at Link because I played Sonic and because I played Charizard.
Absolutely. Like I think playing other characters is just mandatory to like, understand the full game rather than understanding what your character can do and is good at.
I saw a really good video that was talking about that. It was a Sajam video, and it was talking about just like how, based on the character you play, the game can be like a fundamentally different game. And this was like for fighting games, but like I really do agree and feel that like, which is kind of why I think a lot of people like will hate on Puff because they'll be like, oh, she's not playing melee, quote unquote. But like, no, I mean it's different, but it's still the same game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know. It probably feeds into the same well as me saying, I don't have an issue with lane play, but like I think Jigglypuff can be so interesting.
Oh, absolutely.
Like there's a genuine dance with it. It's just that I get that she's less spectator friendly, but I think playing her can be really fun and interesting.
Yeah, I think even still, like I think Puff can be very spectator friendly. I think it's all any character obviously can be lame or cool. It just depends on the person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm hoping that like we do get to a point that like I hate using the phrase lame, by the way. I know it's got some ableist connotations and stuff. Like tell me what to use. Give me a word.
Uncool.
Uncool dude 69. All right. So like playing uncool, it genuinely like I think it is interesting and I want to get more commentary that like is willing to get hype about it and really explore it cuz like listen, we're hanging out here. Again, this is an easy listening podcast, but easy listening podcast. But like for like genuine commentary, if we're trying to like get into it, I think that like there's such a need for commentators to focus more on defensive game plans and like be able to like explain them in ways that are interesting.
Yeah.
If people are quote unquote, if people are playing cool versus uncool, like you get, okay, it's easy to be hype about that. But like it's kind of the commentator's job to make the uncool stuff more interesting. I don't know. I don't want to give too much shit because like obviously people work hard. And it is a hard skill to develop, but could have killed right there if he just angled the arrow. Nice all kill.
God damn it.
I love that this is just happening in the background.
Let's get blitzed.
Blitz. I wonder if he loses, do you think we'll go game 5 or do you think he'll bend and change?
I don't see it. I think that Aiden is just kind of disenfranchised with the idea of Kirby.
Disenfranchised.
Is that the right usage of the word?
I don't think so.
Just making it up.
Yeah. Listen, our society today is really disenfranchising Kirby memes.
I'm just guessing at this point. Yeah, I think Aiden does not like Kirby anymore because Kirby is not that good. And I think once you get a taste of a good character and you start getting comfortable with that character, it's so hard to go back.
I get it, like to a certain extent, but I don't know. I think like the interesting thing for me about PM is often that like the low tiers have like elements about them that like aren't replicated elsewhere. Like I don't think I could play Kirby's game plan with anyone else like and have it feel like Kirby. So if that's what I wanted out of the game, it's sort of like, all right, well, that's what I'm here for. And like again, no hate on him for changing, but that's how I feel about like Link, where I'm like, all right, well, nobody's gonna give me fucking tight airs. So like, what's the point? I just want to be able to fucking pop people up.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, is he gonna die of this? Okay, could just grab the ledge, but I guess not fast enough. This Blitz, I never know. I like the thing with Blitz is like I don't know if he's like how much he's trying to play the audience right now. If he's like gonna be like, oh, I don't want to hold ledge, you know, as my edge guard.
I think Blitz definitely plays for the audience.
Oh yeah. I mean, the buff Blitz arc is pretty much just straight up playing for the audience.
Buff Blitz.
Buff Blitz. I don't have anything to report now.
Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, wait. Did you mod me?
I did, yeah. But I'm just kind of keeping track. There might be some losers matches that are behind, but if there are, then we'll just follow it to the end, at the end of the world.
Oh yeah, let me take a look real quick, and I'll take care of it.
We've got. I mean, it's staying pretty close. Like Blitz is trying to make use of banana, but ultimately it comes down to like, ooh, I love Nair as a fucking tech reset. The weakest spike in the game? Ooh, baby. Alright, Blitz is feeling it. Oh, shit. It's gonna be hard, actually, to come back from. Like, even if he gets this kill quickly, like, just dealing with platform invincibility. Although he's starting something. If he got that down smash, it would have been it. Yeah, but the thing that Blitz has been doing well is these edge guard situations, so Mocha really needs to figure out what he's doing if he gets off stage.
Real quick.
No, don't worry. I'm talking to the people, dude.
Perfect. Yeah, so, this is not what I wanted to see.
No?
Zero to Oh my god, Blitz is such a down holder today.
Yeah. It's so
I've
funny
actually
that, like...
noticed a bunch of times he's getting a lot of crouch cancel reversals.
Oh, not going back. We are sticking... Oh, okay. Alright, never mind.
Is this 5 games on Pokemon?
Yeah, it's 5 games on Pokemon.
God damn.
Yeah.
I think Aiden is at the point now where he doesn't want to switch because he wants to beat Blitz with Diddy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, he does not want to lose to the Blitz pit. The Blit.
The Blitz.
That's a reaction back air. You gotta hit those, Aiden.
It's so weird to me that, like, I feel like a lot of the online, like, only players, like, or that are relatively new to our scene, Blitz kind of, like, a lot of times shitposts, and I'm like, I realize, like, does Peanut, like, or, like, Dorito, like, appreciate how good Blitz actually is at the video game? The amount of times that he, like, he went into bracket and then just went, like, 0-2 because he was playing, like, he was just fucking around.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Peanut knows.
Yeah, I'm sure by now, like,
Yeah.
it's just, like, one of those things that, like, I recognize that, like, I still think of, like, oh, if you get, like, a real win on Blitz, like, that's, like, a big statement.
Yo, I fully agree.
Like, I think I've beaten him twice in tournament. Once at a weekly and then once at a regional. And, like, that was, like, I think the last season before COVID kicked in. And I fucking, like, I was on top of the world. Like, I was so proud of that.
Yeah. No, I think Blitz is an amazing player. He did tell me once that he hates losing to people because every time he loses, people only ever bring up the fact that he lost to that player, even though the next, like, 8 times they play, Blitz will just win every time.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be honest, I know a lot of people, like, especially because I was doing, like, PR council for so long. Yeah. Like, a lot of people hate the feeling of being PR. Like, I know Lawyer, like...
It is a lot of pressure.
Like, Lawyer couldn't wait to stop being PR. To this day, Leviticus kind of, like, gets shit from the Northern Ontario community for being, like, top player Leviticus. And it's like fun and, like, they're friends, but yeah. I think it does follow you around. The moment you're, like, labeled as, like, oh, you're a top player, it's like, well, if you mess up now, everyone remembers it.
Yeah, that's actually the reason why I never became a top player.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, and it's so funny. Some of our best Erg's fucking great at PM. Erg's one of the least consistent top players that we have. So good. Yeah,
it's just that, like, his peaks are amazing.
His peaks are amazing, but, like, he has so many wins, losses against randos, and that doesn't mean he's bad. In fact, like, I'm not mentioning it like shit on him. It's just that, like, I think a lot of times that is what it is being a top player. It's like trying stuff and messing up and
yeah.
And, like, knowing the ones that really matter.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
No, yeah, I agree. Game 5 last night.
Yeah, this is kind of hot. All right, let's talk about the match for one thought.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, what are we doing here? Blitz loves that banana. I honestly don't feel like he's making that much actual use of it, but he just keeps grabbing it for the kicks.
Yeah, because it's better that you own it than they do.
Yeah, but, like, look, he's gotten 26%, and that's off of, like, 3 neutral wins. Like,
yeah, I think.
Oh my god.
Also,
okay, Blitz.
I'm noticing
Blitz, no.
Oh my god, thank god he side beat. I'm noticing even more this stock, especially. Blitz is just holding down.
Oh, he might get caught. Yeah, nice dodge. Yeah, he is. Honestly, I was gonna say that when you first mentioned it. That, like, it's so funny that you point that out because Blitz I find of all the best players, loses to holding down like the most. Oh, okay. Come on, ledge dash properly.
I love turning winner in PM.
Oh,
that
nice.
was really nice drift. Oh, yeah, that was a little telegraphed.
Careful. Nice air dodge. Yeah, that up smash is coming out again. Ooh, thank God it sucks still, baby. God, I can't believe that they didn't like properly fix Link in pits. Up smashes.
Oh, he didn't turn around on that down smash, unfortunately.
You could kill right now.
He could.
Oh,
what are we gonna
no, I thought that fair would kill, to be honest.
Good arrow.
Oh, that platform.
Let off, but Blitz.
Dude, you have to ledge dash.
Yeah. Oh, great side B.
Oh, this should be get caught. Oh.
Oh my god.
Sorry, we're just like kind of like going. Oh. Sorry, everyone in the audience.
And he crunches that.
Oh no!
Do it. 220%.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Dang. Yeah, those nairs. I mean, like, if Blitz was going in with more fairs, he probably could have ended it earlier, so we shouldn't be too upset, but dang. That was sick.
Yeah. That was a good set. I do hate that Aiden lost, though.
So that was a 3-2, a comeback 3-2.
That was a reverse 3-0.
Yeah. So we missed, unfortunately,
Also,
Shadrake P, but that's happening right now.
Real quick, I'm sorry. I cannot report things on Smash GG.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll fix it. Is there anything that you want me to report, just so we don't get fall behind?
No, I think you just caught up for the most part, unless Shadrake and Peeb are done, right?
Probably. I will add them right now and see.
All right. Okay, wait. Real quick, I just gotta take a quick pee.
I think that's fine. You go pee. I mean, he's probably already left. Yeah, we're just chilling for a minute. We're waiting for a match to come up. I'll take either winner of Shadrake. Unfortunately, it seems like Peanut, Zoe are playing off stream. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that, but just didn't quite work out. How's it going, everyone? I know we've actually got like some people mossing today. It's been a fun night actually so far. I sometimes get stressed about like hosting these and just like committing my night to it, especially because I work Saturdays now. That's like one of my only nights off, but I do enjoy just chilling.
I'm back.
It's okay. We were talking about big titty goth girlfriends.
Without me?
I know, right? You know what? Let me not to get philosophical, but like I was talking with Julia the other day, like because we have time on the mic, by the way, because we don't have any matches to watch yet.
Classic.
I was just talking with Julia the other day about like the conception of like alternative girls, like in like different media, like cowgirls, and then like you know like different times, like goth girls, punk girls, girl next door.
When you say cowgirl, do you mean like yeehaw cowgirl? Or
I mean,
like...
I do, because I think like older, much older movies, like sort of in the same way that like Femme Fatale was like one of the original like alternative girls in media. Like I think cowgirl in like cowboy media was that. Like it's just like there's such a conception of like the girl not like other girls.
Yeah.
And like I was just saying to Julia, like I think the main reason like goth girls have like survived as an idea because they just like came out in a way where it's like, even though it's they're past their prime as a meme and like as a concept, it's just like, well, the internet exists now, so shit just doesn't die.
It's true. It is true.
I do wonder, like, what if the internet was like more prominent in the 90s, would like the skater girl aesthetic be like the big titty goth girlfriend?
I think it honestly might be too far away. Like I think.
Well, no, I'm saying if the internet like came at a different time.
The internet was still big in like 2010 and shit, but I don't really see a lot of 2010 trends in the current era. You know.
Well, That's true, but I think like the trends that like happened were like a lot more connected, like
I
punk
do
punk
also
into like
think,
punk scene, emo, goth, like they all like
yeah,
do feed into each other a lot more.
I think especially though because of 2010, the internet still being relatively new in terms of like widespread marketability and usage and all that shit.
Hmm.
I think it's just that since it was still so new to a lot of people, there was still like a lot to learn about being funny on the internet. Because
That's so you think it's
2010's internet
yeah,
humor was just loud, dumbass, fucking stupid shit.
yeah,
And
often
it
was, yeah.
had its place. It was super funny at the time. Like, you ever watch the video Forehead Shave Cut?
I never have, no.
Okay, well, I'll just describe it really quick, but the ending is a silly voice guy saying, and then the water parted and fishes died and everyone got acne and they were sad because of Moses, you know? Like
Sure.
that kind of shit where it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like nothing's connected, it doesn't make any sense, and the entire point is just being random. So obviously it doesn't make sense anymore because it's
Yeah.
not funny anymore. But
But it's just like at the time, yeah, it exists like in a different space.
yeah. But I
It
think
is
we're at the point now where you
yeah.
can do that shit and it'll be like avant-garde irony.
I mean, it definitely is a bit. Like I know there's a lot of content creators who like feed off that idea of like, oh, this is just like a bygone era of humor
Yeah.
that like sometimes like you look at it and you're like, wow, like this is hard to deal with. But to be honest, I don't know if it's just the time period as well as just our age though, because like if I look at like a lot of content aimed at kids, I do feel like an old man. Like